Hello everyone and welcome to the class. Today we are going to be doing a magazine design, something like this. We are going to be creating this design and then we can see if we'll be able to mock it up on canva. Just like we always do, you click at the middle and then you add your custom size. Let's change it to inches because today we are going to use inches. Let's add in our width 3.31 and the height is 4.28 inches, and then we click on create design. So this is the size that we are going to use for our magazine design. I'm so excited. Okay, first of all, just like we've always done, we are going to add the background color, and the background color we are going to add is this. So just copy the color code with me. 3G052D. So this is the color we are going to use. And the first thing we are going to type, we'll type in our heading text, which is glamour. And we are going to change our font. We click on it and go to font. Let's know if they have Playfair. Wow, Canva has Playfair. I'm so excited. So we add in our Playfair font, and we change the size to bold. We're going to use bold, and then we will increase our size. No, this is too big. This is too big. Okay, this is fine. And then we position it at the top. This is fine. Then we can bring in our model. So just like I've always told you, you click on your gallery, we click on the lady, and we click add to page, and it will bring in our lady. Let's increase the lady. No, don't drag from the middle. Don't make this mistake I made. Drag from the sides, okay? Drag from the sides. Okay, so now we are going to remove the background. You see this background remover? You just click on it. If you don't have it, you can go to apps. Apps and type remove background, and then Canva will make provisions for it for you, and then you can click on it and remove your background. So we don't want to do that now. And then I'll click on it to remove the background. Wow, Canva did a very beautiful job. So now it has removed the background, and I can come over to our layers and drag her to the top. This is fine. Then the next thing that we're going to add is our text. We're going to add in 2025. And then change our fonts. The major fonts we are using for this design is Montserrat. That's the major fonts that we are using. So we are going to change it to light. Now let's leave it at medium, and then bring it to the top here and reduce the size. 8 is okay. We can use our nudge to position it well. This is fine. And then the next thing we can do is click on this 2025, duplicate it, bring it to this side, and then type in fashion and travel magazine. After we've added in the text, we can can position it here, but as you can see it's too long, so we'll have to change the size to, this is 6. Yeah, 6 works for us. So we can click on our text and then make sure that the format is the left. You're using left alignment for it, and then we can position it. If you don't like that it's touching our head and all that, you can still come back to font size and change it to 4, and change it to 4, and that is fine. So the next thing, let's still reduce this. Yeah, that's fine. So the next thing that we can do is to put the other text in. So the next thing we can do is to put in the text, but before then we want this lady to match the background. Like, she's looking a bit different, her color is looking a bit different, so we can color grade by clicking on her. Once you click on her, it will take you to adjust. So let's adjust the temperature. let's add let's add a little bit of tint, increase the brightness a little bit, contrast, let's add in a little bit of contrast. Then the highlights, let's add a little highlight. Let's reduce the shadow a bit. This is fine. Then let's come over to vibrance, and let's add a little bit of vibrance. Then saturation, a little bit of saturation. Then color edit. So we're going to edit the color now. What we can do is to click and add, okay, let's add in a little bit of hue. I think we should leave the brightness at 0. Let's adjust the hue a little bit. Yes, this is fine. A little bit of, I don't think we need, let's leave the saturation. And for the brightness, let's decrease it a little bit to 5. Let's see if there are filters that exactly, this gives us exactly what we want. Belvery. So let's reduce the intensity a little bit. Cool. This is fantastic. This is cool. Now, as you can see, she's matching the background. She's no longer looking different from the background. So what we can do is to add in our other text. Let's add in Margot Robbie. Let's click our text to heading, and then we type in Robbie. So we are going to change the font weight to regular. Then we are going to change the format to left aligned. After that, we'll come over to spacing and we'll reduce the line spacing. This is fine. Then we can move our text to this side, nudge it down a bit, go to our font size and reduce it. Let's move it so that it will align with our glamour. Then this maggot rubbing, we can change the color. Let's change the text color. Let's type in the text color. We're okay with this. Let's increase the size a bit. Let's add more spacing. This is fine. Then we are going to type in our other text. So we click on our text, we click on heading, and then we can type in let's keep typing fun and defying. So we can change our text size and color. So we click on it and we change the color to white. We come over to the format and we change it to left aligned, and then we come over to our size and then we reduce our size. Then we can adjust the texts, then position it. So for the font weight, you can use Montserrat bold for it. You can use Montserrat bold, and then we position our text. Let's use a notch tool and move this up a bit. Okay, that's fine. Then the next thing we can add is, let's duplicate this text and then we add in integrity. And we can bring our text to the side. Let's increase the font size to 12. This is fine. And then we reduce the spacing a little bit. Yeah, you can copy in the spacing and put it in yours. So this is okay. Now the next thing that we can do is to add the left side letter. So we can duplicate this text and then we move it over to this side. Change the alignment to right aligned, and then we can edit and put in our text. Fashion small is more season. And then we adjust our text, position it to align well. Then we can reduce our size. Then we can position this here. Fashion small is more season. And then we're going to add in our next text. We could just duplicate this, bring it down, and then type in. We can change our text color to white. Then we can change the font size and then position it well. Let's still reduce the font size. Let's type in 6. This is fine. And then we can position it. Then the next thing we can do is to add in the name of the model. To add in her name, we could still duplicate this, bring it down, and type in her name, Molly Matson. Then we're going to increase the text size because we want her to be really big. We want her name to be really big. You click on her and we drag the name a little bit down. Then we come to spacing and we decrease the spacing of her name. This size is a bit big. Let's change the size to 22. It's okay. Make sure she's well aligned. Everything is well aligned. The next thing we can do is to add in what she does. Duplicate this text and then type in beauty icon. Oh. Beauty icon, beautiful. And then we can position the text below her name and then make sure that it's well aligned. Let's change the format to left. Then we position her under. Then we can change the color to this. And that is all. Let's take this, let's use our nudge and move it up oh Jesus. And move it up a bit. Fine. Let's move our text up a bit. That's fine. So this is all it takes to design a magazine on Canva. It's not hard to do and it's also not impossible. Whatever you can design on Photoshop, even though not as sophisticated as Photoshop software, but it can still be achieved on Canva. So this is all it takes to design a magazine on Canva. If you have any question, drop it in the group chat and I'm going to attend to you all. One here, yeah, I just found a way to create mockups on Canva and I just created this. Let me show you how you can do it. Let's create a new file. Let me show you how you can do it. So let's bring in our design that we've already designed. This add to page. Let's keep it one side, and then let's go over. Now this mockups, just like I told you, you can always come to apps and search whatever you want. So when you come to apps, you search for mockups, then you can add the mockups like place it, mockup. If you search for mockups, you can add any of the mockups that you find. Like place it mockup, you can click on it, and then you click on add. Whichever one you click on add, so it will add to the apps you have. So let's come over here and click on mockups. Let's search for the mockups that we can use. My network is bad, that's why this is loading like this. Please bear with me. These are videos, we're not looking for videos. So we can pick this and then allow it to load. We can increase it, and then it's saying we should insert our image. Now we can drag our image into the design, and it will load and then take the size of that image. We can increase it, make sure it fills the background. You can make sure it fills the background. If you don't want to make it fill the background, that's fine too. Now this is our mockup created right here on Canva. What can Canva not do? So this is just like an extra after the course. I had to check out if there is a way we can create mockups on Canva, and I just discovered this. So you can try it out on your own, and if you have questions, do well to ask. Bye.